So if you're thinking about making a move to Southern California, two of the counties you might be comparing is Orange County versus Ventura County. So in this video, we're gonna kind of break down the overview of what you could expect between the two differences. What's good about one, maybe different about the other. So let's dive right in. And if you're not familiar with the channel, my name is Christian Stubbs. I'm a team leader and owner of a real estate sales team named Onyx Homes, and we're based in Southern California. And we predominantly do our business in Orange County, but we do really business all over the place. So this channel is all about Orange County. So we try to give you as much information as possible. So if Orange County or really anywhere in Southern California is on your radar, we want to give you the information you need to be able to make a better decision. If at any point you want more information from us, you can go to allaboutoc.com. We'd be happy to help you out. All right, let's dive right into the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is just overall size. Now, Ventura County is so much bigger than Orange County, which if you've watched a few of our videos, Orange County is really not that big. LA's bigger, San Diego's way bigger, Riverside's way bigger, and Ventura is definitely bigger as well too. It's 1,000 square miles larger. It's actually more like 1,100 square miles larger than Orange County. So Orange County is 793 square miles. And Ventura County is 1,841. So it's a much larger area. Now, having said that, your also location is rather different. But before I get into location, I want to talk about population, because Ventura is much larger, it's 1,000 square miles bigger, but the population's way smaller, right? So you have just a lot of land in Ventura County, so the overall area itself is going to be wildly different than Orange County. If you're familiar with Orange County, it's really jam-packed in, there's really no open area almost at all. 3.2 million population in Orange County, whereas Ventura, being more than twice the size, almost 3 times the size, only has 830,000 people. So way different population for a way different size. So especially in Orange County, one thing you're gonna notice is there's no like extra space. Let's do this. Let's go. I'm gonna pull up my website here. I'm gonna go to onyxhomes.com, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up our home search portion of our website. Okay, so I've got Onyx Homes pulled up, onyxhomes.com. If you wanna join our newsletter, you're more than welcome to do that, but I'm gonna go right up here and hit the search button. This is gonna pull up our home search feature. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about. So Orange County is highlighted, as you can see here. Now there's some extra space which is going through the Saddleback Mountains, which separates Orange County from Riverside County, and then Los Angeles is just to the north, and San Diego is to the south. Now, if you leapfrog over Los Angeles County, Ventura County is this area here, right? So as you can see, just from the sheer green, there is way more space in land than you would have in Orange County. It's really just this mountainside, hillside that is some green, and there's even houses that are kind of up in that area. So Orange County is completely built out, to whereas honestly, if you're looking at any of these other counties, you can just see how much green there's. I mean, Riverside County goes all the way out to the state line. And Ventura County is very similar. It's huge here as well too. So that is on a map, kind of the differences, but again, the population in Orange County is significantly higher because it's just all populated versus Ventura's got so much open space. You're gonna see some major differences in real estate between Ventura County and between Orange County. Now let's dive in. I've got some notes here pulled up. Your median home value in Ventura County is $865,000 roughly. Now in Orange County, your median home value is $1.2 million, just a hair under that. So there's about a $350,000 difference between the two. Now, that's not a huge difference at this price point, but it is about a 30% increase. So Orange County overall is more expensive. Now, having said that, it really depends on where you're looking. So if you're looking in Thousand Oaks in comparison to Newport, that would be more of an apples to apples comparison. Totally different styles, totally different areas. But if you were to compare part of Ventura County that's like very rural and out of the middle of nowhere, you're gonna have way lower price points. We see this in the Riverside, San Diego, and LA markets as well too. You're just gonna have lower priced homes because they're in the middle of nowhere, in comparison that there isn't really a middle of nowhere in Orange County. So that's one major difference where it's a little bit misleading, where you'll see lower price points in the surrounding counties. It's honestly, it's because you do have some of these kind of outlier areas. Now, obviously they're in the county, so it does like factor into it, but that's kind of the big thing. So let's go back to the home search. I've still got this pulled up. And if we're in Orange County in this median home price of 1.1-ish, let me just give you kind of a ballpark idea. I'm gonna go like 1.1 to 1.3 on this search here. And I'm only just doing this so you can kind of get a kind of a baseline idea of like, for this price point, you can get properties pretty much anywhere. And you can see there's homes popping up all over the place. Now, this isn't gonna show all of them either. So there's a lot more homes available. This is only showing 45 out of 500, right? So there's a lot of homes, but they're also all over the place. Now, let me see if I can pull in Ventura County into this search instead of Orange County. So let's just see what that looks like overall. So as you can see on the map, right, you can see this whole green area, which is why the area is just so much larger. So again, you're gonna see something very similar here as well too, that the homes are kind of, they're just way more spread out, obviously. Now, you're also got a lot of in between where there's a lot of, not a whole lot going on. Now, let me get rid of the price filters here so we can just kind of see Ventura overall, because I want to show you almost a lower price point. Like, let me put a max of, oops, that's a minimum. Let me put a max of like 750,000, just to kind of show you that there are like in kind of the middle of nowhere. So like out here, you have $435,000, and you'll have some lower price stuff as well too, right? $220,000. So these are some of the things that will lower the overall price point for the median. But even having said that, you can be kind of right in the main area and still get stuff that's very affordable in this price point. Mind you, 750 is not that far off the median home price. So if I was to sort this from the lowest price, this is probably a better comparison, is you're going to see a lot of manufactured homes and stuff like that, which you have that in Orange County as well too. So I guess my overall point for the price point is it really depends on where you're looking. So like Thousand Oaks is one of the nicer, let me get rid of the county as a whole. So Thousand Oaks is an area that is probably one of the nicer areas in Ventura County. So let me search for just that, and we can kind of get an idea of like what homes are for sale, right? So we have really low price points and some manufactured homes, but then on the really high side, we have multi-million dollar homes, 12,000 square feet, right? You have a lot of very, very high-end stuff, right? Which this would compare to a lot of the higher end homes in Orange County as well too. If we go back to Ventura County as a whole. All right, so obviously now we look at the very high-end stuff. We can see some of the most expensive properties are up in that $30 million, $20 million range. That looks like a vineyard. That'd be awesome if that was a vineyard. But these are some huge properties, right? There's 7,000 square feet, 12,000 square feet, but in this $10 million range. Now, if we look at that in comparison to the most expensive properties in Orange County, and for the record, if you're not looking in this price point, you think, Christian, how in the world does this pertain to me at all? Here's kind of why I explain it like this. When I look at the highest end of the market, I look at what are the most wealthy people willing to pay to live in that area, or like in the most expensive areas, right? Because it has nothing to do with the median home price of $1 million home and this $150 million, this is like a ton of lands for sale basically. But I look at it like Orange County has homes that are twice as much money as what's currently listed for sale in Ventura County. Now, on the flip side as well too, if I looked at Los Angeles County, Los Angeles has more expensive homes than Orange County even. So that's kind of the range of what I look for on the high end side, but I always like to zoom back into that median home price as far as what do you get if you're looking for $1.5 million in Orange County versus $1.5 million in Thousand Oaks. That median home, or Ventura, that median home price is going to show you kind of how far your money goes overall. I hope that part makes sense. But if you're looking, whatever price point you're looking in, I always say like everybody has their own unique situation. And if you do want to talk more about your unique situation, I highly recommend going to allaboutoc.com, drop your information, and schedule a call to talk with one of our local experts on our team. We've helped over 30 people just in the last 5 years buy, sell, invest, and finance all over Southern California, and we'd love to help you with your unique situation. So if you want to do that, go to allaboutoc.com. Now, if you don't want to do that, you want to keep watching the video, that's fine too. Let's go ahead and talk about the lifestyle differences between the two different areas. So your Orange County lifestyle is going to be very suburban, it's very family oriented. There's great schools overall. There's both good and bad schools, but like overall, Orange County is known for having very good schools. Orange County is also known for having like a very limited nightlife. We have Disneyland, we've got South Coast Plaza, Fashion Island. Those aren't really nightlife things anyway, but my point is like Orange County overall is just known for not having a lot of nightlife. There are some things to go do. There's definitely things to go do, but overall, not so much. The thing Orange County is very, very, very well known for is having some of the most beautiful beaches. Obviously, with Laguna Beach, probably have the nicest coast anywhere on California, if not the entire United States. Newport Beach is also gorgeous. Huntington is some amazing stretch of just sand and beach. And then even Dana Point has some beautiful headlands. And that's really what Orange County is known for overall. So it's more of a suburban lifestyle, not a ton of nightlife type things. It's known for having very good schools. And you're going to have a large lack of public transportation as well too. I know that's important for some people, so I always like to mention that. And obviously for weather, you're going to have fantastic weather all the way around. I think anywhere in Southern California, it's hard to complain about weather, but those are some of the major things that I would say for Orange County specifically. Now, let's talk about Ventura County. I'm going to break this up into like what is different than Orange County, and I'm going to say what is the same as Orange County or similar to Orange County. Now, the first thing I would say is you have a huge park system and a lot of green space. So this is just something Orange County doesn't have at all. So if you're more of an outdoorsy person, Ventura County is going to have so many more things to do, more hikes, more trails, just way more stuff, camping, all of this stuff. So if you're that type of person, you're also closer to Santa Barbara. You're closer to LA County has a lot of that stuff as well too. Orange County has Laguna Beach, and we've got the Saddleback Mountains. There's some stuff there as well too. Overall though, definitely way more in Ventura County. Now the next thing is Ventura is way more of a rural, laid-back feel. So Orange County, in comparison, is going to be very fast-paced. And again, it depends on where you live, of course. But like overall, Orange County is way more fast-paced. Ventura is going to be more rural, slower pace, more of a casual lifestyle, if you will, overall. Now, this is maybe important to you, is that Ventura is going to have way less traffic, way less congestion. Obviously, we talked about 1/3 of the population to be almost 3 times the size. So there's way less congestion in Ventura versus we have in Orange County. Now, Orange County is not as bad as LA. It's probably not as bad as San Diego. Definitely not as bad as Riverside either. But you still have way more congestion in Orange County than you would see in Ventura. Also, I think the last thing I'll mention as far as what is different about them is Ventura has a way bigger focus on sustainability and like community around the parks and everything, right? Over the actual land itself. Orange County has community for the communities, but Ventura overall has kind of a more general community feel, as well as a huge push towards more sustainability. Now, as far as things that are the same, they both have a very high cost of living, which should be no surprising whatsoever. Orange County is probably going to be a little bit higher, but they both have a high cost of living. The other thing is we both have fantastic weather. It is slightly cooler, or Ventura is slightly cooler than Orange County, but both are in Southern California. I mean, it's real. If you're moving from anywhere else, really hard to complain. Orange County might be, well, it's going to be slightly warmer than Ventura, just being a little bit further north. Also, a little bit more, there's more inland in Ventura County than there is in Orange County. The other thing is they both have gorgeous beaches. Now, I think Orange County, again, we talked about Laguna Beach, probably the nicest beach in the entire country, but they both have fantastic beaches, and if you're a beachy person, you're not going to go wrong either way. Depending on where you would live in either area, you're probably going to experience limited nightlife. And the last thing is they're kind of that suburban lifestyle as well too. Again, Ventura, it really depends where you're living. Orange County, definitely a suburban lifestyle. So Ventura could go really in opposite different directions. So those are the things that are similar and different about Orange County versus Ventura County. Honestly, if you're comparing the two, you just have to go take a trip and look at them and start to narrow down the different areas. Okay, so that is your comparison of Orange County versus Ventura County. I hope that gave you a little bit better information as far as what you want to do. Now, if you're thinking about either of these two different areas, I would highly recommend going to allaboutoc.com, drop your information, and schedule a call with one of our local experts. There's so many different kind of variables, and we need more context as far as what you're looking to do with your move. So we could probably help you narrow this down a little bit better. So if you want to do that, go to allaboutoc.com. and book your call with one of our local experts. Now, if you're watching this video and you want to learn about the pros and cons for Orange County, I made this other video for you. Before you click and watch to it though, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. We make 2 videos like this every single week, and I'll see you in the next video.